Hello and welcome to another tutorial. Today we are going to create boiling water in Blender. Let's quickly make a simple pot. First remove everything, add a cylinder, then move it upward by 1 meter so the surface sits on the 3D cursor. Go to edit mode, add bevel to add more loop cuts, scroll the middle mouse button, go to the top surface and enable the face select mode. Select the top face, press I to extrude and extrude inward. That much is okay. Now extrude it downward. To see how much we are going, enable the X-ray mode. Extrude it near the bottom surface and then click to release. Go back to the object mode, disable the X-ray. Now shade smooth and add a subdivision modifier for more smooth look. After adding the subdivision surface, you can see the inner surface get wrong because subdivision surface always tries to make round between all edges and vertex. So we need to add more loop cuts to hold the crease. Enable the X-ray mode again. So already the edge loop is selected. Press Ctrl B to bevel. Now drag the mouse. Yes, that much is okay. It's not need to be perfect. This pot is just to hold the water. It's for the demonstration only. Now let's add bevel to the top edges too. Switch to the edge select mode. Select both loop cuts. Then press Ctrl B to bevel. You can press the C to enable clamping so the edge loop will not overlap with each other. And finally select all and press M, then choose the by distance. It will remove any closed vertices we don't need, and you can see 32 vertices is removed. Now our pot is ready. It's time to make the water surface. One way is to add a circle and fit it inside the pot. But there is a more accurate method. I will show that. Select the pot, go to edit mode, then add a loop cut, move it to the proper position, then click to release. Now we will separate it, press P and choose the selection. Now we separated the circle with the pot. Now let's grab the circle, go to the edit mode, and we have many vertices here. To see that, enable the vertex select mode. So we have many vertices. Now select all, then press F to grid fill it. Choose the grid fill and choose a simple blending. So we have more gaps around here. Subdivide it to add more geometry. And if you want, you can subdivide it one more time so the animation will smooth. Uh, Make sure you don't overdo it. The simulation and the render might be slowed down if you add too much geometry. I think this much is okay for our tutorial. Let's add some bubble now. So copy this one, Shift and D, and release it. Now move it downward, almost at the inner surface of the pot. Now scale it, place it carefully. Uh, Try it not this circle, reach the edge. Uh, this way the bubble might interact with the pot. Now selecting the circle, go to the particle system, add a new particle system. Now we can see a small particle here. Let's play it to see how it's doing. Now the particles are falling down. This is the default setting. So to move it upward, we need to reduce the gravity. Go to the field weight section and set a negative value in the gravity. I am using -1. Now let's play it again. Now it's going upward. Now let's icosphere. It will be our bubble. By taking this, we can customize the shader and make the bubble like we want. Now select our emitter, then go to the render section, change this hello to object, then select the icosphere. Our bubbles are too small, so we can scale it up to make them bigger. And one most important thing is increase the randomness to 1, so we can have a multiple size of the bubbles, which will look more realistic. The faces are showing, so let's shade smooth it. You can add a subdivision surface too, but I don't think it's necessary because the camera will be far away from the pot. If you have a plan to put the camera inside the pot and show the bubbles from close distance, then you can add a subdivision surface modifier. Let's add the boiling effect on the water surface. There are several ways you can achieve this. I am showing an easy one. So select the water surface. First, let's rename these objects so it will be easier for us to find out. First, this is our pot, and this one is our water surface. This is our emitter, bubble emitter. I'm not much sure about the spelling. I hope it doesn't affect our work. This is the bubble. Okay. Now let's work with the water surface. Select the water surface. Go to the physics tab, then enable dynamic paint. The type is already canvas. Now add a canvas, choose wave. We have to add a brush now. Let's choose our bubble emitter and enable the dynamic paint. This time choose brush and add brush. The source, choose the particle system and select our newly created particle system. Now play again. Okay, the bubbles are interacting with the water surface, but the water looks too chaotic. So what we can do, reduce the emission count, select the emitter in the number, reduce the number, and there are one more thing we can do. In the water surface, we can reduce the effect. It should be somewhere there. Sorry, the effect solid radius. We can reduce it to zero point 0.1 and don't forget to shade smooth. Now let's try it again. It looks better. Okay, I will keep it like this for the moment, or you can experiment with this value to have your desired result. Now there is one issue left. The bubbles are going above the water surface. We don't want that. We want the bubbles end up inside the water surface. So select the surface, then enable the collision. We can collapse this. In the collision, choose kill particles and try it again. Yes, it's not working because in the modifier, we can see all the physics tab added here. So we have to move this collision above the dynamic paint. So the collision happened before Blender calculate the dynamic paint. Try it again. Okay, they are vanishing before they are going up. Let's see in the X-ray mode. Yes, bubbles are floating inside the water, but it killed when it touches the water surface. Let's increase the time of the emitter, make it 250. Okay, it's not much important, it's optional. Now let's add some smoke above the water surface, add a circle and move it above the water surface, uh, or maybe with the water surface, scale it down. If the circle touches the pot, the smoke might go through the pot. So this size is okay. We can resize it later. Now go to edit mode and grid fill it. An empty circle will not emit fire. This amount is okay. No problem with that. Now go back to the object mode again. Then object, quick effect and quick smoke. It added a smoke domain automatically. Now select the fire. This is the circle. Rename it to. This is our smoke emitter. Now go to the physics tab. The float is already enabled. Everything is fine. Just enable the texture. This will give us some random effects. Not at random, actually we have to set it. Now go to the texture, add a new texture, select cloud, musgrave or noise. I am choosing the cloud. Then you can resize it to have mm, to have your desired shape. Let's keep it like this. Now select the domain, go to the physics tab again. The float is enabled for this. Now enable the adaptive domain. So the domain will only work with the affected area. Dissolve so the smoke will vanish. Noise to add more details. And now there are some important parts. The density, you can adjust the density, but I'm keeping it 1 and increase the heat so the smoke goes more higher. I am setting it to 5 and then increase the vorticity So the smoke will become crazy. I'm setting the value to zero point 0.5. We can change them later. First, let's see how it looks now. You'll see them. It looks fine, but we can make more small because I can see those smokes are go through the glass or the pot, and I can see the water surface is going out of the pot. So let's reduce the size of it. I think I took the loop cut in the wrong side. Okay, I hope now this time it will not overlap. And to reduce the craziness of the fire, we can reduce the vorticity. In the smoke domain, we can reduce this value zero point 0.4. Let's check it again. Now it looks fine. Our modeling is done. Now it's time to add some shader. So first switch the render engine to cycle, because in the cycle the transparent things and the smoke looks more clear. I've choose the GPU. You can also choose the GPU if you have any extra graphics card. I'm reducing the sample and enabling the denoise. I'm not setting all other things. I will need them in the render. So I am now keeping it as it is. Now go to the shader. First, let me do with this glass. Switch to the rendered view. And most importantly, we need a light now. I'm taking an area light, make it bigger, and let's give it some power. 1000. It looks okay for me. Now add a surface. So the light will reflect from the surface. Okay, let's choose our pot and add a new material to make it transparent. Increase the transmission and reduce the roughness. You can use more customized and advanced material. I'm doing it quickly. The main purpose of this tutorial is to showing the boiling effects. It's too much clear. Let's make it 0.995 and make the roughness to 0.2. No, it's still foggy. 0.05, 0.1. Okay, let's keep it 0.1. Now the smoke looks fine. Let's give the bubble the same material of the pot. Choose the pot. This is our bubble. Just uh, click this one, drag and release when you reach the bubble. Okay, now our bubble has the same material, and let's do the same with the water surface. Drag and drop here. Sorry, I think I released it in the wrong place. Let's undo it. It's not working. Let's do it without dragging and dropping. Here is our water surface and choose it from here, our material one. That's nice. Okay, I think it's almost done. Now, one thing left, we need to hide this smoke emitter. Okay, and that's it. We have created a simple boiling water effect using particles, dynamic paint, and smoke, all without any add-ons. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next tutorial.